My name is David Kaye, and I am a Twitch streamer and a YouTube content creator. So I currently live in mid-Michigan in the Lansing area. I also grew up in the area as well. Growing up, I was really into sports. My sport of choice was basketball, and that's where I got my competitive drive growing up. My first memory of poker was playing with my high school buddies in a $5 home game. We had started watching the World Series of Poker on TV, and we just knew we had to play. So I kind of have had two different poker careers, I'd say, within one. So my first one would be during college from like 2010 to 2014. So I started playing those home games with my friends back in 2010, and after that I went off to college. I wanted to keep playing, so I decided to go ahead and sign up on the online sites. Back in 2016, I kind of really started picking up, and it was right about the same time that I'd won that tournament for about $16,000, and then it was the first time I really had a huge bankroll, at least huge for me at the time, to really start getting to a point where I can make some serious money at it, and I think I started taking it much more serious at that point. My first time going to the World Series in 2014 was just like, obviously as a poker player, it's like everything you dream of, just going there. Not only just playing in a few of the events, but also just seeing all the big names I'd seen on TV over all the years. So the craziest poker story I have is a bad beat jackpot win. I was in a town I didn't know anybody, so I just decided might as well go play some cash games. And within an hour, we hit the bad beat jackpot. But not only was it a bad beat jackpot, but it was because of a loophole in their rules. So in most casinos, both of your cards have to play, but in this casino, only one of your cards had to play when the jackpot was over $30,000. And fortunately for me, the jackpot was at $32,000. When the hand ends and we table our cards, the entire table starts going nuts. And I'm just like really confused because I've never been to this room before. It's my first hour playing there. And they keep yelling, bad beat jackpot, bad beat jackpot. And I'm in absolute shock because not only am I part of the table that hit it, but I had the losing hand. So I get half of the jackpot, which is right about $16,000. So I think the biggest change with the online poker getting regulated in the state of Michigan is just a lot more people are coming out and playing. So in a regulated market, people feel much more confident about their money. They feel like the games are safe, they're sanctioned, everything's gonna be running smoothly, which brings a lot of people out. And I also think that because it got regulated during COVID, when a lot of the casinos were shut down, there were so many people just itching to play. Michigan has a massive poker community, even if it's not the first place you think of when it comes to like big name poker. So it's been really exciting just to have the opportunity to play on a state regulated site with a massive player pool. During this time, I think I've just upped my hours as how many hours I'm playing in poker a week, as well as increasing the number of videos and number of hours I'm streaming on Twitch. So the toughest part about starting a streaming content is I had absolutely no idea what I was doing aside from the poker piece. And the biggest challenge is just getting your name out there to watch. There's so many people that play on Twitch and create YouTube videos. It's like, how do you differentiate yourself is really the big thing. So I stream my games because I just really enjoy the community feel. I missed it so much from the live poker atmosphere. As much as I love the game, I also just enjoy like the human interaction, being around people. When you can find a community of people that you can talk hands with, talk about your journey of playing, it's really made online poker even more interactive than I had had in my experience on live at this point. At the end of the day, I still consider myself a poker player first. My friend Dominic is a professional poker player I've known since 5th grade, and being able to have someone like that in your corner to discuss hands is just, you can't even begin to put a price on that. It's just so valuable to really help take my game to the next level. I think one of the most surreal things happened kind of recently when I was streaming, and at the end of my session on Twitch, you can raid people, so you send your viewers over to somebody else. And I just found somebody that had maybe 5 viewers at the time. And as soon as I raided him, he was like super excited, and he just kept telling me how much he loved my content, which I never expected. I just thought that I would just be some random guy streaming poker on the internet, and let alone someone that I send my community to is apparently a huge fan. So that was kind of a moment where I'm like, wow, I've really kind of grown our community to a big point here.